Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be talking about NIO. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, everybody. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be talking about NIO and why I think right now is a very good time to pick up NIO stock. Why I actually think NIO stock is going to double from here. As you guys know, NIO is an EV company based out of China, produces luxury EV cars. I've made a lot of videos about NIO, but it's just because I'm super bullish. I'm just trying to spread the message out there. I'm not a pumper or anything like that. I'm just trying to make everybody really see the value of NIO, what NIO is really offering to the table, and why NIO is an awesome investment. Looking at the 5-year chart, this thing IPO'd September 12th of 2018. Fairly recent IPO. It's been public for about a little over 2 years. Currently up 693%. Looking at the 1-year chart, it is up 1,635%. I've said this time and time again that I do think NIO stock is the biggest growth stock of 2020. I mean, the fact that this thing was trading around $3 a share at the beginning of the year, now currently evaluated bigger than General Motors, basically almost sitting at $50 a share. We have seen it, guys. This thing did have a high of $55.38. It's kind of been trading sideways, and I think it's people are just kind of waiting on NIO Day really to see what NIO is going to bring to the table. Looking at the 3-month chart, it is up 157%, and the 1-month chart, it is down 6%, and looking at the 1-week chart, is up 7%. And today I'm going to be talking about why I actually think NIO stock is going to double from here and why I expect NIO to really do a lot in the year of 2021. You guys have seen, and it's really more of a 2020 recap. We've seen their deliveries from September all the way to November, and they're consistently beating their delivery estimates. It means that, they're selling a lot of cars, and they're selling a lot more cars than people are actually expecting, which is amazing. It means that people truly like NIO's cars. It means that they're beating their estimates, not even by small margins, by hundreds of percents. And even taking a look at the November deliveries, which was their last ones we got to take a look at, they beat it by over 100%. We did get a dive in their earnings in November as well, and we can see clearly that their losses are shrinking, their profits are starting to grow, their revenues are starting to grow as well. Yes, the company was not profitable, but company already expecting $960 million in revenue by the next quarter. It shows that NIO is headed for a huge trajectory of growth. But it's not just that. There's a lot of big-time investors behind NIO, a lot of hedge funds as well. We have Goldman Sachs, who did a huge analyst upgrade from $7 all the way up to $56, a 666% analyst upgrade. JP Morgan also tripled their analyst upgrade from $14 to $40. We also have Bank of America and Deutsche Bank raising their analyst upgrades as well. It really shows that, these big-time investors are starting to see the value of NIO. And I get it. There's a lot of concerns. People are saying that NIO, there's no way NIO is going to be the next Tesla. There's no way that NIO is going to be a top EV company. I mean, for me, people said the same about Tesla. I'm not really too worried. I'm looking at the factual evidence that NIO is growing like crazy and nothing can really stop it. And I think that NIO is going to hit $100 in the year of 2021. Taking a bigger dive of everything, we can take a look at what really NIO has going for itself. One, they're dropping a lot new vehicles. Now, why is this important? Well, when you're a car company, you want to be able to sell vehicles that's going to pertain to every single individual to fit their certain circumstances. You have Tesla, who's expanding to China, right? That's going to be a big problem for NIO because NIO wants to be able to be the top EV company in China. Tesla, being a more established brand, is going to bring some competition, but what NIO did was actually very smart. They're dropping 2 new sedans to compete with the Tesla Model 3. They're dropping a new SUV, and they're also dropping a minivan run fully on battery power, which is just absolutely insane. It goes to show that not only is NIO listening to the customers and giving them what they want, making sure their vehicles can apply to people who are looking for luxury or for something fast or someone with a family. They're really pertaining to the public, but they're also dropping to compete with Tesla as well. It shows that NIO is not going to lose to Tesla. It wants to stand its ground, be the top EV company of China. We also have NIO Day coming up at the beginning of the year. I'm really excited for NIO Day. It's coming up on January 9th. And on NIO Day, they're really going to be diving in on what is in store for the company itself. What really is NIO going to be doing over the next couple of years to make sure it's evolving, to make sure it's staying up with the game. But what I like about NIO over other EV companies is NIO uses the power of technology really to its advantage and really convenience, right? Technology and convenience are probably NIO's biggest game changers, and why I think these are huge catalysts for NIO stock. Take, for example, the deal that they just recently signed with a company in China to basically be able to build 100 charge stations all around China. And what this does is a customer can basically stop by, switch out the battery super quick, and still be on their way. Not only is it better for NIO because it really shows that NIO is listening to its customers, it's giving them what they want, but it also saves costs for the customers who own the car. What's better than something that's more cost effective for the customer? NIO really reaching out But on top of all that, they're also dropping a bigger and better batteries that charge faster, batteries with longer range. And this is also a huge catalyst, not just for NIO, but for the whole EV game. Right now, the race is bigger and better batteries and also self-driving chips. These are two huge catalysts that NIO is really working on right now. The fact that NIO basically already has the 100 kilowatt battery already made goes to show its merit. It's the biggest complaint among like people saying, I can't go on long road trips because I always have to stop and charge it. Not only does NIO offer these stations all around China where you can do a battery swap, but the fact that they're offering a battery with a longer range and faster charging, it's going to be game-changing for NIO. It's going to be game-changing for the EV industry. The fact as well that NIO is working on a self-driving chip, and that's really another perfectionist side of the EV market. A lot of people are looking for this self-driving chip because it's also another huge catalyst. NIO not stopping at that just to make it convenient for the customers, the fact that they don't really have to drive behind the wheel, but NIO rolling out a robo-taxi delivery service all around China, basically picking up customers, taking them where they need to be with no one actually physically in the car. And NIO is using technology to its advantage to be able to produce and really have this vision for people. And that's the thing. NIO is an EV company. Yes, they sell luxury EV cars, but NIO is really trying to be something more. And this is why I think that people should be picking up NIO stock at $47.60. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. But the reason why I think right now is a very good time to pick up NIO stock is because NIO stock is going to have a huge year in 2021. You guys have seen the upcoming catalysts, and you guys have seen that the EV market is really starting to mature, and there's just simply more demand for EV cars. Studies have shown that 20% of all EV or all car sales in China by 2025 is going to be 20%. That means 20% of people in 2025 are going to be purchasing EV cars, and they expect that number to jump up to 50% by 2035. And soon enough, nobody really knows, but the whole world could be electric. Battery power is better, it's cheaper, the cars are faster, they last longer, and there's just so much benefits to having a battery powered vehicle. But the fact that NIO is using technology really to its advantage to make itself a notable top EV company, even analysts coming out and saying that NIO is going to be a top EV company. A lot of people are really behind NIO, and why I think people should actually invest in NIO stock right now at $47.55. 2021 is going to be a big year for NIO. I do think NIO is going to be hitting $100 in 2021. I don't think it's going to go any lower than it is now. Yes, it may dip a couple of percent here and there. That's fine. You can't really pay attention to the day-to-day. When I'm investing, I'm looking at the long-term vision, and the long-term vision here that I see is NIO is going to be a top EV company, potentially could be the next Tesla or the Tesla of China. Right, NIO has so much going for it. There's no reason why this stock cannot replicate the growth it saw in 2020 in the midst of a pandemic in 2021. I'm not saying NIO is going to grow another 1,700%. No, I am not saying that. But the fact is, NIO is on the radar. It's growing. Its profits are growing. Its revenue is growing. Its customer base is growing. And the bullish sentiment behind it is growing. So with all those facts concluded, it just shows that NIO is going to be growing itself, which does lead me to my overall price target of NIO. It's going to hit $100 in 2021. I'm almost certain of that. For me, I'm looking at the long-term vision of where could I see NIO in the next 3 to 5 years. I do think NIO stock is going to hit $300, maybe even $400, $450. And when people are looking at it, it's like, it's not that expensive for a company that's really showing like what it has to offer for itself. I've said this time and time again. I think this $47.50 price tag we're looking at is severely undervalued. I think people should take the opportunity and really pick up NIO. And, you guys can't sit here and wait around because NIO could be 100, 200, and then people are going to want to start buying in when people all over are telling people to buy this stock a lot cheaper and right now. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of NIO stock. Do you think NIO stock is going to be the next Tesla? Do you think NIO stock is going to hit $100 in 2021? If you guys own NIO stock, how many shares do you guys own? What's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.